Okay. Yeah, let's see. I want to go to the tower. But I think they're in the tower. Right? It's not before the tower. Oh, it is before the tower. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, and the ability to run is awesome. Did I miss a memory? I don't even know how I did that. Maybe I was fighting this guy. I have not gotten this memory.
Kalilika, this is Adel Kristen. He came here from Asteria. Asteria? Devil's Tower, Asteria? Lord Eldiel did say it had been freed by a traveler who arrived here recently, but there's no way. You wanted to meet him, didn't you? I didn't say anything about wanting to meet him. Geez, from the way Lord Eldiel described him, I was expecting somebody a lot stronger looking than this. Adel, Kalilika's very interested in the outside world. Much information finds its way here, but few of us get the chance to leave the town and see the world for ourselves. I'd greatly appreciate it if you let Kalilika hear about some of your adventures. Lisa. For now, though, I'm afraid I must go and report to Lord Eldiel. In the meantime, I'll leave you two to become better acquainted. Man, I wish I would have gotten a haircut.
Okay, I don't think I missed anything else. I don't think I can go over the left yet. Or maybe I needed to be able to run to be able to do it? No. No, you just can't go that way.
You managed to defeat the Guardians? Thank you so much. It's not a lot, but please accept this for your efforts. And that wouldn't have been possible if not for my elegant combat skills. I'm sure you've become a lot stronger recently in such a short amount of time, too. Really? Absolutely. Blah, 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 blah.
That was nothing.
Okay, quests are done. Really did not take that much time to do all the quests. Yeah, I explored that other area. Okay. How many points does Sonic Wave need? Oh, it is level 2. Okay, I was gonna say, like... God, this ability fucking rules. Talk about a time saver, and most of these enemies give me like there's no experience. It's like if there's a big enemy, it makes a ton of sense for me to fight it. Little enemies, they're good for SP, but like that's about it. Oh, 5,000 gold. Jeez, I got ice in my veins. Okay, they give a decent amount of experience. I forget what direction I'm actually trying to go. Bum, 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 bum. What does that do?
I see, so that's what happened when you were in Promalock. Well then, I guess the next thing I'd like to ask is... Hold on a minute, Kalilica, you've asked enough questions. At least let the rest of us have a chance to sneak one in or two. Yeah, he's not all yours. I suppose you're right. Okay, my turn. My question is all about the Picards you've run into on your travels. Yes, I think you could save stupid questions like that until the end of the time. The end of time? More importantly, Adult, do you have a girlfriend? Being pretty cute and a strong warrior, I'm sure you must have all the ladies swooning all over you. You haven't got a childhood friend back home you sworn to spend your life with or something, have you? Or do you have passionate encounters with different girls everywhere you go? I don't know whether to take that reaction to mean you're pure-hearted or if I hit the nail right on the head. Come to think of it, you seem to be getting on really well with Lisa. You're not after her, are you? If you are, I don't think you'll be getting off with just a slap on the wrist. I'm sure Ada would never approach such a serious matter half-heartedly, but if you were to ever make Lisa cry, I'd be forced to cut all that lovely red hair off in your sleep. You've been warned. Shit. Adel, I think I speak for all men when I say I completely sympathize with your plight. Yeah. Anyway, getting back to the Picards. Okay, everyone, how about this? If you all keep showering poor Adel with questions, it's probably going to make him very uncomfortable. So from now on, everyone will be able to ask him one question and one question only. What? I suppose that does make sense, though. At this rate, we'd be here for hours otherwise. Okay, finally, so starting with me. Hold on, I'll be deciding the order. And the order is me first. But you've been asking questions this whole time. You've had more than enough. Yeah, this isn't fair at all. That's our Kalilica. No one's going to be able to take control from her now. Damn, Adel had really a hell of a time. I suppose I could just teleport over here, huh? God, that's so convenient. Oh. It makes going on the right path better, because then if you go back to the wrong path and you hit the dead end, then you can just teleport back. Time to set up a tent. Everybody get in. What a polycule. Enveloped in the clear air of the forest and the fragrance of the spirit tree, Adel felt his body drift into a deep slumber. One of his memories has been restored.
Adel appeared to be out of stamina and couldn't run any farther. Ha ha ha! Given up already! Oh shit. Yeah. What did he honestly hope to achieve by giving it to a mere human? Such a pitiful attempt. Now behold as I, the true god, finally gain the ultimate power. Not again! How many times does he get in the way before he concede defeat? Well, yeah, that would make sense. Well, he lost his fucking memories. He was fried fucking half to death. Jiminy crickets. Are you okay, Adel? You were moaning in your sleep. I had a dream about Eldiel. I had an inkling it might have been Eldiel who attacked you in this area, though it does beg the question, why did he not finish you off? Maybe it's the same kind of situation as when we met him in the tower. Doesn't seem like his other personality is fully awoken just yet, so he probably snapped out of it or something. Yeah, but how long is he going to be able to fight turning into that other person for good? That's what I'm worried about. We definitely need to hurry. Come on, let's find that village. Oh, I missed a memory fragment. Shoot. Oh, let's go get that quick. God, being able to run fast and warp. I know it would have made no sense to do that at the beginning, but God, that would have been nice. What are you doing? Daddy, I'm sorry, I saw these books in this map and I... No, it's okay, Adel. You don't need to apologize. Daddy? A travel journalist? Does that mean you wrote all these books? Oh, Daddy? That's right. I traveled across a few nearby countries before finally settling in this village. Look at this map, Adel. It said that the beautiful white flowers that grow in this canyon only bloom one night a year. Daddy? Why'd you become a travel journalist? Well, I suppose you could say I just wanted to see things with my own eyes. I like that he has a dad who is like a nice single dad. Like, how nice is that? A single dad raising a child? This is fiction. Okay, what was I doing? All right, warp. Yeah, that brought me up from 50 to 60%. I'm curious if the map completion will go, like, actually a lot faster. Okay, that brings me to a different place. Does this keep me on the mountain, or... Okay, well, I guess let's go subterranean first. there's nothing that's really gonna give me experience in this area. I'm just running. There we go. Oh, I can't believe that Liddy's missing Dogi. Gotta make sure they're not actually in here. Well, it says Liddy's in here, so either they're listening, but if you are listening, Liddy, Dogi is here, so. Oh, did Dr. Flare fall asleep already? Not surprised. We barely rested since we left Bromalock. Still can't believe he came all this way to find wild Celset and flowers. He's one tough guy to go to all this trouble at his age, just to look for some medicinal herbs. And then we have you, set on exploring the Great Forest just because you're curious about it. You really aren't scared of anything, are you? Guess I wouldn't have it any other way, though. If it weren't for you, that cursed island would still be cursed. There's never a dull moment with you around. Well, as long as I get to go on some exciting adventures, that's just fine by me. Okay, well, I don't see much else over here. Let's go this way. Nope, there's a teleporter. Okay, well that means if there's a teleporter there... Oh, that goes to a village. Okay. Which village was I trying to go to? No, I can always just teleport back there once I check this out. Oh, does the forest connect around? Why does this feel like this is gonna poison me? Probably because it is. I wonder if that happens if I go on this other side too. Oh, yep. Yeah, it just cuts me off. Okay, so I was doing the right thing the first time. Well, yeah, I went from 50 to 70% map completion, so.
Is that...
So this is the Village of the Wise. It looks almost magical from afar.
Never would have expected to find a human settlement in a dark place like this. I've heard about this village's existence in Island, but I never thought I'd have the chance to actually see it for myself. This is your first time here too, right, Adel?
I can't say for sure.
What kind of wishy-washy answer is that? Are you looking to get kicked in the shins? If the Sanctuary Storms were still active, we wouldn't be here right now. There's no way you could have been here before. Why so quiet, Durin? You're always first to make some comment about what's going on. You're Adel's voice. The silent treatment is kind of creepy coming from you.
It's nothing. Let's get going.
This really is a strange place. It's in the primeval lands just like Highland, but the two places can be more different.
Someone is coming.
Who are you?
My name is Frida. I'm a warrior of this village who retells stories of the ancient past. The village elder sent me to greet you. Welcome, Adal. I know you've had a long journey.
I wonder. A lady needs to have a sense of mystery about her, doesn't she?
I was expecting a tough warrior or something, not a kid. Is he really up to the job? He doesn't look very strong. Where
That
are
wasn't
you?
me.
I'm here.
Oh god, we got a little annoying fairy.
I need an alchemically created fairy. I'm Frida's partner and the village messenger. Created? As in someone actually made you here? And you're a fairy, no less. I always thought fairies were just, well, fairy tales.
Incredible.
Ah, surprised? I'll bet you are. Any more questions? I'm in such a good mood today. I'll tell you anything you want to know. So what's it gonna be? Frida's weight, her measurements, her ex's name? I give you hints or just say them all?
What?
No, wait just a minute, Nina. I swear, she's always like this. Anyway, wait, where were we?
You were about to tell us how you know Adel's name.
Oh, right, I guess I was. But I think there's something else who would be better, someone else here who would be better suited to answer that question. Don't you agree, Durin?
Wait.
If I explained everything in detail, we'd be here for hours. But in short, Durin here has been telling me all about you. This is where he's from, you see.
Oh. What?
Durin, you little bitch. I thought you were spying on us for the enemy, but instead you're spying on us for an unknown third party who also might be an enemy. It feels like such a long time since I last saw you, Durin. Tell me, what's with that hairstyle? You don't actually think it suits you, do you? It's dreadful.
Shut up, you two. This is hardly the time to be talking about my hair. Adel and everyone else too. I'm sorry for keeping so many secrets from all of you.
Why didn't you tell us before?
I'm sorry.
Pretty low, Durin. You'd better have a good explanation for all this, and don't give me any of that "you'll understand when you're older" crap. I'll bite you so hard.
You have your reasons, I trust. Of course.
This is a village where the descendants of those who committed an unforgivable sin in the distant past lived in secret, and everything that we have done relates to that incident.
An unforgivable sin?
What do you mean? The Elder's going to explain all of that to you very soon. We'll take you to the residence now and show you around the village along the way.
Yeah, no more secrets. We'll tell you everything there.
Well, I'm intrigued. Come on, Adel. The Elder's house is the one in front of the central tower. If there is anywhere else you want to explore before we get there, just say the word. Like Frida's house. Come now, there's nothing to see there. Now, Adel, shall we be off?
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wait, this house is...
Well, if it isn't little Durin.
I think I'm a bit too old to be called little anymore.
Who's this?
Is this your girlfriend? Jeez, where'd you get that idea?
No need to be embarrassed now. Really, you should be so lucky. Still, I suppose you must think me quite young if I look to be girlfriend material for a strapping lad like Durin, so thank you. But I'm actually Frida's mother.
I see.
Now that you mention it, I can kind of see the resemblance. You and Durin certainly seem to get along well. Well, Durin and Frida have been friends since they were practically in diapers. They never managed to move past that, though. You think they would have gone beyond friends a long time ago? You're still so young, Frida. How long are you going to keep dwelling on the past? Mother! What? What's wrong?
I wonder what that was all about.
I don't know, but suddenly it's gotten pretty awkward in here. Never mind that. Do feel free to make yourselves at home. With all you youngsters around, I feel more energetic than ever.
Immediately leaves. Okay, they make elixirs. Is Frida's house? Frida Ole?
Hello, is anyone home? Doesn't look like it.
It seems as if no one has lived here for quite a while. Yeah, this house hasn't been used for a long time.
Whose house is it? It belonged to someone Duran and I knew many years ago.
As you can see, it's empty now. So it's the other kid. Okay. So we got ancient civilization being betrayed by one of its members who went off to join the army to... Yeah, alright, I like that. Story's taking a little while to come together, but we're getting there.
This is where the village elder Vanjo lives.
He tends to ramble. It's kind of difficult to get along with, so you might want to brace yourselves.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
Humph.
That's right, if there's anywhere else you want to see, I suggest we go beforehand.
Let's take a look around. Okay, that goes to a small shrine. What about this way? Oh yeah, and there's quests here. Okay.
Whoa, what is this place? It looks an awful lot like Lord Eldiel's room, but there seems to be an even bigger collection of books here. Surprise, we call this building the Black Archives.
The Black Archives? Yeah, this place is like a collection of all Danan's history and knowledge.
Do you gather information about the outside here world as well? We do. I'll leave it to the Elder to explain in more detail, though. They're closely linked to the purpose of the village. You know, this has been bothering me since we got here. I have to know, how did you get from here to Kazdan? Now that you mention it, you must have crossed the Sanctuary Storms, right?
Oh, that,
He used the seams.
Wait a minute, Frida, we can't just... Seams?
I want to know more, too. I demand an explanation as payment for your despicable acts of deceit, Turin.
With a giant mechanism like the one in the Sanctuary of Storms, there are bound to be a few gaps in the field, so to speak. We call them seams, and the Sanctuary of Storms are places where the lightning strikes happen with less frequency. I got them memorized and traveled in and out of the primeval lands by exploiting them. Use the same basic principle to avoid losing our memories when we leave the area around Highland. I do understand the concept, but is such a thing really possible, particularly considering how powerful Eldiel is?
To an extent, yes, but there's a little more to it as well. Magic, I'm guessing? Magic, that's the power you wield, Kalilika, isn't it? Kind of. I use weapons and items that were charged with magic, but I can't use magic by itself.
To use magic, you have to be able to control its energy on your own. Some of the know-how for doing that has been passed down here in Danan.
The methods that are passed down here are the same as those used in the ancient kingdom of Selseta. I see. Although Durin doesn't use it very often, well, I'm not very good with it, and I don't really want to rely on the same power he did either.
Hold on, why are we even talking about this?
Yeah, you're always so much fun to rile up. He really is, and he's so stupid. He falls for it every time.
Ouch. Same power he did? Who is he?
I'm glad I'm exploring. We're getting actually really good character moments.
That I would say are kind of sorely needed. Oh, there's one other area to go up. Please don't be too noisy here as I'm just rushing with these boots. It's gotta sound like fucking elephants are charging through. Okay, now I've explored the city. There's nothing really left for me to explore, so. Alright, and if he rambles, this is gonna be a while.
I brought them with me, Elder.
Ah, so they're finally here. I have to just give him a normal voice. I can't do it if he's gonna actually ramble around. It's nice to meet you. Oh, spare me the self-introductions. I know all about you already, so you'll just be wasting your time. You want to know who we are, am I right? Well, we're a tribe of people who turned their backs on the gods and destroyed an entire ancient civilization.
What? I don't really understand.
It happened a long time ago, far overseas. Our ancestors stole a mighty power from the gods and sank the land to the bottom of the ocean. But one of those gods, a certain Lord Eldiel, as it were, forgave their sins and secretly brought them here to Selseta.
Does that mean your ancestors live in the kingdom of Selseta?
Yeah, Yeah, the kingdom was full of good, honest people, including their benevolent king. It was far too nice for a place for a tribe of sinners like us. Our ancestors settled here, underground, repenting for their sins and silently watching over the kingdom. And then something terrible happened. Something terrible? This is a story every man, woman, and child in this village knows by heart. Long ago, a winged sage came to Silseta. He gave the people wisdom and civilization, and in return they revered him as a god. But one day the god began to act with cruelty and malice, as if he'd become a different being altogether. Steadily, these acts of aggression grew until one day he came to destroy the kingdom with his power.
Was that god? It couldn't have been Lord Eldiel, could it?
Sound familiar, Adel? I believe you've witnessed something quite similar yourself. A certain winged acquaintance of yours suddenly behaving quite unlike himself and attacking without warning.
No, that's not possible.
I don't know the cause of this transformation, but the changes in Lord Eldiel's behavior now reflect a similar pattern to his past of destroying the kingdom of Silseta. So I decided to keep an eye on him and on those who visited his tower as well. We thought that maybe we could be of some service to him if the situation called for it. Then Adel was called to the tower, and, well, down he went. You see, so you were the one assigned to watch over Adel then. Yeah, listen, Adel, I'm sorry for not telling you. There was just a lot on the line. It was also, if I gained your trust, I could be at your side. I thought it'd be easier.
It's hard to blame him now that we've heard all that. Yeah, it's kind of a shame, really.
Hey! Well, he was only doing what I ordered him to, so don't be too hard on him now. Having you around is a big help.
It's been a big help having you around, Durin.
Your behavior has been suspicious on occasion, but now that we know the truth behind your actions, I feel I speak for all of us when we are grateful to you. But I say we're grateful to you.
I think I can forgive you this time.
Thanks, everyone. Adel, we're here in Janan, share the same objective as you, to pursue Lord Eldiel, and to that end, there's something I need to show you. Would you come outside for a moment? Don't worry, you'll understand when you see it.
This way, Adel. This place is so beautiful. It's the only part of the village where sunlight can get through, huh? It's the most sacred place in the entirety of the subterranean forest.
Ah, the sun here is far too bright for the likes of us. Perfect for sealing away a certain powerful object, if I must say. See for yourselves in the shrine, but don't get too close now. There's a real strong barrier keeping it safe. Oh, there's a mask.
Is that? No, it couldn't be. It's a mask.
Yep, there's the mask of the sun. What? What's it doing here?
I had to remove from Adel's grave.
When the hell did you manage that? You were unaware of this? Yeah. Why is this village full of such terrible people?
Come now, that's not being very fair of you, Durin. If I had left it there, it may have fallen into the hands of someone who really shouldn't have it. You were so busy saving Adel after he fell into that waterfall, you certainly could have claimed it. You should be grateful Frida was watching out for you.
Ah. You saved me? Yeah, I was the one who pulled you out of the waterfall basin. Lord Eldiel was still unstable, groaning in agony like when we last met him in the tower. So I seized the chance to rescue you and somehow carried you all the way back to Casdan. Still not sure how I pulled it off.
I played my part as a messenger, too. We all helped in our own way. So that's what happened.
However, if Gruda and his allies are seeking the mask, they may be in the area. Is it safe to leave the mask so exposed? Ah, no need to worry. The shrines are guarded by a powerful force field. It'll take one hell of a blast to break through that.
This may seem like an obvious question, but what exactly is the mask?
The replicas Gruda's men produced were used to strengthen the physical prowess of the Roman soldiers.
And the mask used in my village did the same thing.
That's just a side effect. Mask of the Sun really allows its wearer to read the Akashic records, where the world's blueprints are recorded.
The Akashic records?
Never heard of such a thing before. What do you mean by world's blueprints? Just what it sounds like. The world's script, structure, its properties, its origins, everything that ever happened in the past, even every damn thing that'll happen in the future, all collected in one book.
What?
Child of Violet. Think for a moment of Lord Eldiel's actions and you'll have your answer.
His actions? You mean giving people knowledge? Ah!
Reading the blueprints of the world, using their contents to ration out knowledge and maintain global balance. It's the Mask of the Sun and the Akashic records that makes all that possible. So Gruda's real objective is the world's blueprints and the key to reading them.
Where are these Akashic records located? In the former capital of the kingdom of Silseta, deeper still within the forest.
Yeah, that's where Gruda's headed, no doubt. It's gotta be.
He seemed to be mass-producing copies of the mask. Do you think he plans to use those to read the Akashic records?
He's a talented magician, but no mere copy can even come close to approximating the works of the gods. It's possible, I bet, that in the process of duplicating the mask, he could have learned its true purpose. It's because of that he and the Romans came to this land.
What are you...
Elder! What's the meaning of this? We're busy here, you know? Well, a girl showed up demanding we give her the mask. A girl? Don't tell me that sorceress.
So this is where you all went. Oh. Is that Lisa? Why are you... Oh, is she the magician? So you're the apostle girl, huh? Surprised you found this place. How did you get here? Adel, I'm sorry. I'm afraid there's no time to explain myself right now. You seem to be quite the hurry. Why exactly? Can't you take a moment to explain yourself again? You can't honestly expect us to hand over the mask on faith alone, little lady. I could save Lord Eldiel. Lisa? Guess you're not here under orders as an apostle then. How would you at least tell us why you need the mask? At least then.
I'm sorry. Saul!
What's going on? Above us. Oh, fuck. The white Galbalon. What is that thing? It's huge.
It's Lisa's... I apologize for being forced to take such an aggressive approach, but I simply don't have time to do this any other way. So, if you please...
What? It can't be.
We need to subdue it. Durant, just don't hurt Lisa in the process. Don't let us down.
I know. We can't let her break the barrier and take the mask out. Sorry to ask, but will you lend us a hand? Of course. Thanks. Sorry to get you caught up in all this. You can access the menu now to prepare for battle. Use the party manager. Okay. Man, I really wish I would have known about this ahead of time. Well, I don't have much of a choice. Yeah, let's close the menu. I thought I dodged. Gotcha, buddy boy. Did we succeed? Ugh, that was one hell of a battle. She says the ability to command a full-on dragon?
No, I knew it. Conventional weapons aren't going to work against that thing.
What? So it is a Galbalon then.
I'm sorry, everyone. Soul, do it.
No!
The barrier.
Thank goodness.
Now I can finally save Lord Eldiel.
Well done, little apostle.
Soul! Frida, he's here. Finally, the Mask of the Sun is mine. You're...
Don't think too poorly of me, little apostle. I kept my word. I told you where the mask was, but I never once promised I'd let you have it. You have only your naivete to blame for this. If I should have known.
You always did enjoy making your grand entrance, Gruda, but is this any way to treat your own people? What?
Are you saying Several years ago, one of our own broke the laws of the village and unraveled the secrets of our ancestors sealed away. That man fled the village, taking a small group of supporters with him, and gave himself over to the Roman Empire. His name was Garuda, and he was once a magician from Dana.
Wait.
Stay where you are, Adol Kristen. Garis, Bami, and the Mass Division are occupying the village. You wouldn't want any unfortunate accidents, would you? Hold your own homeland hostage now? You are despicable.
You're just as much of a slime as ever.
Unfortunately for you, I bear no emotional attachment to this dreary place. Perhaps it is destiny that I should obtain the mask here. In honor of this occasion, we shall hereby refer to ourselves as Darklings. Come now, is that really so surprising? It's a perfect fitting name for those who have obtained the power of the gods through these unorthodox means. You really haven't changed at all, have you? What's a Darkling? Our ancestors referred to themselves as Darklings when they deceived the gods and stole their powers. When we are in Janan, hesitate even to say the word, it's considered impure. The blood of the Darklings flows within you as much as it does in me. No matter how far you repress it, it's a part of you, and it always will be. Gruda! Regardless, now that I have what I seek, I see nothing more to be gained by remaining here. And though I may not have much attachment to this place, I suppose it is still my home, so I'll leave peacefully today. Should you continue your fruitless attempts to stand in my way, however, I won't be quite so merciful next time. But wait! He's gone. That your brother, Frida? Kalulaka, Adolai, what have I done? Well, this has been a hell of a day. No point to stand here, though. Let's go back to my place and sort all this out. So, young apostle, what were you trying to do with the Mask of the Sun?
Gruda implied he said something, to you about it. Yes, he told me that the last time Lord Eldil was behaving strangely, the Mask of the Sun was used to calm him, and so I'm so sorry.
That scumbag. Well, what's done is done. It's more interesting to know that you're a descendant of the Selset and royal family, aren't you?
How did you...
Lisa is? Well, that's news to me. That white goblin of yours was the dead giveaway. Legend has it was created by King Lafonce to fend off Lord Eldil after he lost control of himself. So King Lafonce and Lord Eldil fought each other? And that's what they say. Not that there are any surviving records to confirm one way or the other, of course. But what we do know for certain is that the goblins were created using a forbidden technology our ancestors sealed away. King Lafonce is a righteous man, so knowing he allegedly resorted to the use of such technology shows his unease.
Guess that explains how it was able to destroy the barrier. Soul was given to me by my father to carry out the rite of summoning. I was told he'd been passed down in the family for generations, but I had no idea his creation had come about under circumstances like that. You wrote on Soul too, Adol. Lisa used him to take you to see Lord Eldil.
Really?
Yes, Lord Eldil asked me to escort you to his room personally, and I have to say it was no small task finding you out in the forest.
This is Adol we're talking about. The guy never sits still. He can't even sleep without sneaking out a window first. The thing I find most difficult to accept is that the man who attacked Highland was from Danan.
Yeah, he had me completely fooled. There's no doubt in my mind he was a Roman commander.
Garuda was one of the most intelligent people in the village. He was also a wise man in the day, who loathed the sin our ancestors committed more than anyone else. That hatred drove him to study the incident in greater detail. But somehow or another, during his studies, he became attracted to the power of the gods that they had attempted to steal. Why would that be? Only he knows the answer to that. We naturally admonished the hell out of him for what he was doing. Just out of nowhere, he gathered a small group of supporters and left the village, and that was the end of that.
In addition to keeping an eye on Lord Eldil, we've also been trying our best to track him down all this time. Most likely, he managed to gain the support of Rom from his research into the mask.
And now he's returned to the forest.
So where's he headed next?
He must have sussed out the mask's true power by now, which means there's only one thing he could possibly be after.
The Akashic Records, the blueprints of the world, which can only be read using the mask's power.
On the other side of the Ashen Forest is the old capital of the Kingdom of Silseta. It's called Elduk, and its center sits the Temple of the Sun, where Lord Eldil lived when the kingdom still existed. Supposedly, that's where the Akashic Records can be found. Supposedly.
The door of the temple is sealed. We've tried to open it many times, but we've never been able to get inside, so we can't be certain what's in there, but considering his resourcefulness up till now, Gruda may have found a way. When I was talking with Gruda, he also mentioned that Lord Eldil is headed for Elduk as well.
Seems Elduk is the main point of interest for all parties, then. Including you, Adol. If you ever want to learn the truth about what happened to you, you need to confront Eldil. That's just what I'll do. Elduk, huh? This will be my first time there, too.
Elder, I would like to go with Adol as well.
Me too.
Well, you are familiar with the route, but are you sure? In a way, you may be the single most unsuitable person for this task.
I'll be okay. I've had more than enough time for my wounds to heal.
Frida, Well, I know better than to argue with you. Nothing I say is going to change your mind, so go on ahead. They'll need a guide anyway.
Thank you, Elder. I'll be going on ahead to Elduke. Are you sure you'll be okay on your own? I won't be alone. I have Soul with me, and there are a few things that I'd like to look into. About your ancestor, King Lafance? Yes, I'd like to know what happened to King Lafance and Lord Eldil when the kingdom of Salsetta fell. If I can learn even that much, I might be able to find some means of returning Lord Eldil to normal.
Well, don't push yourself too hard, okay? Not gonna say anything, Adel? I'm sure we'll find a way.
Very much.
Adel, thank you for your assistance, Adel. I know that you have more than enough problems of your own. I'm certain that one day you, Eldil, and I will be able to drink tea together once more, and I'll be certain to brew the best tea I can possibly find. Goodbye for now.
And there she goes. Feminine yet courageous. She's a fine girl, eh, Ozma?
I had no intention of... Man, they're like animals, aren't they?
Durd, please, refrain from making such comments. The others have begun grouping me with you.
It's time we should get moving, Adel. We have a lot of ground to cover.
Oh, free to join the party. Okay.
That's one down.
Okay. Guess that was the one that I was the most worried about. Okay, let's check on the quest first. Okay, I need to make an elixir. Okay. Oh, shit. She already has hers currently equipped. That's awesome. Okay. Okay. Alright. Now that's about an hour's worth of playtime, so... Yeah, she's playing strong. Okay. And then things are over here. So she must have an ability to reduce the poison or whatever. Yeah. Why did we go up right next to it? Yeah, there's gonna be a ton of them on me. Ugh.
This one might be too strong for us.
Okay. So yeah, I can't remember what I was just gonna do.
We did well.
Oh. Yeah, let's see. Circular slash. Oh man, been a few steps here to get to kind of further. Like, I feel like the last 3 hours of gameplay has mostly just been story stuff. Oh. Oh. I thought I was gonna die from holding my breath for so long. We can't do this whole time we're in the forest. It's almost like these poisonous gases are coming out from everywhere in here. Enough of your whining, you fools. If we keep practicing, we'll be able to hold our breath for longer and longer periods of time, and soon it won't bother us at all.
Give us a break. Come on.
Oh, it's you. You boy, how dare you address the great Commander Leo in such a dismissive manner? I will accept only Commander Leo or Sir Leo from the likes of you.
Adol, the area ahead of us is filled with poisonous gas. If you charge it unprepared, it won't be long before the poison kills you. How are these guys still alive? It's actually kind of impressive.
The gases come from holes in the ground scattered all over the ashen forest. The best thing to do here is, well, leave it to Frida to guide us through safely, I guess.
Are you gonna make me do all the work? Huh? I don't work for free, you know.
You hear that? Try to get into this part of the forest unprepared and you're liable to wind up dead. You want to catch Gruta, right? Then the best way to do it is going to be to follow us.
Coming second to you would stain my honor as a soldier. We will find a way.
Like what?
I'll think of something.
Commander, I don't think your pride is going to help us here.
Haven't we come to the brink of death enough already? Very well, man. If that is your recommendation, then let it not be said Commando Leo never listens. I value the proposals of my trusted subordinates.
He's just out of ideas, isn't he?
Of course he is, but this is the part. This is the best. We're gonna get it from him, so shh. Did you say something?
Nothing at all, sir. All right then, Adult Commander Leo. Now that everything's settled, how about a handshake in honor of the occasion?
Such common familiarity does not befit a soldier.
Oh boy, I'm gonna regret getting us into this, huh? Frida covers gas flowing fissures with icy magic.
Leave it to me.
Leave everything to me. Now.
So do I only have a certain amount of time? Or am I good to just... Damn, she's got some good-ass moves. So. Well, I guess Adel also just learned that, but still. I love how long her lance is. Or halberd. Halberd used to be my favorite weapon of choice in the original Dark Souls. I can't really swing it anymore, but I really did enjoy it. You know, those guys are giving us good experience. Okay, and then that's the area I came up from, which I would like to see.
Just getting warmed up.
Now!
Oh yeah, I just heal automatically over here. So I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's a healing spot here. Okay, well, I can't go through there. Yeah, I was gonna check out this way. Immovability belt. Is that a... no.
Leave everything to me.
Oh, that's sick as hell.
I'm terribly sorry for surprising you. Your name is Adel Kristen, is it not? I've been searching all over for you. My name is Lisa, and I was sent to find you. Consider me an escort. As I said, he's been handed down in my family for generations. How many? I'm sorry, I'm afraid I haven't been told any such specific details. Yes, there's a town called Highland. Adel, I can tell you that you have many questions you'd like me to answer, but we really should be leaving. Could I ask you to climb onto Sol now? We can talk while we travel.
Ooh. Some good robes. Okay, so I went over that way. That way's blocked off, so we're going down this way. Okay. I really wish I just had like a natural way to cure poison.
Oh, wonderful.
That girl is poison. What is this thing?
Leave everything to me.
Weird. Okay. Okay, I already went that way. Until I get another... Ooh. Just like that game with the golden axe.
Now. Now.
Oh. Well, that's okay. I already checked out that other area.
My turn.
Buddy, did you get cursed?
Leave it to me.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Oh. That's the basic outline of our invasion plans for Highland. Incidentally, I have no objections if you wish to finish that Leo off. He's harmless enough, but he's become a nuisance. Would that be wise? We wouldn't want his death to cause us any trouble later. He's heading into dangerous territory. Nothing suspicious about kicking off in a place like that. Precisely. We can accomplish this without anyone suspecting a thing. If that's what you wish.
What?
A present from the Mass Division? Yeah, some delicious looking mushrooms. They brought them to us earlier. Maybe that means they finally accepted us. How about we cook these up tonight so we can build some strength for the coming mission? Alright, I suppose we could do that. Grayton, what's the meaning of this? What do you mean? In my younger, bored days, there was a time when I could only afford to eat mountain mushrooms. Thanks to that, I'm something of an expert on them, so I could say with some certainty that these are poisonous mushrooms. Not particularly dangerous ones, however. They wouldn't kill you, just give you a light stomachache. Why would you send something like this to us? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Honestly.
Insolent child. That wasn't even my memory. How the hell does that work? Okay, this kind of looks like it's going the opposite way, so let's check this out first. The presence of beasts can no longer be felt in the surrounding air. Okay. So this looks like it is the way forward, but that is okay. I invited you here to impart knowledge upon you, Adel Kristen. However, as I look at you, I can't help but feel some doubt as to whether or not such action can be justified. Or whether I suppose you could say I've been having these doubts for some time now, perhaps since before I even came to this land. Doubts? Indeed, I'm a little embarrassed by my own wavering morality, if I may be perfectly honest. For a long time now, I've watched over this world and granted wisdom to its people, maintaining harmony and balance. I've always seen this as my calling, and dutifully performed these actions time and again without question. I suppose the windmills of Highland would be an appropriate simile for my present state of mind. Oh, I feel like my back needs to crack. Good morning, Adel. We're almost at Elduk now. Does this area always look like this? It barely feels like a forest at all. It's actually kind of creepy. Supposedly all these spores started appearing around the time the kingdom fell. Not that there's any point in talking about the history of this place right now. Come on, we're almost there. Let's pick up the pace. Is there a checkpoint, maybe? There is. I can't cut those spores, so... At least not as far as I'm aware. Unless they mean I'm supposed to go this way. Oh, and that area is blocked off. Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna say that looks like a whole area I could go into, but nope. Okay, and they said that for the end boss encounters, I'd be looking at like level 40s. So, we'll see if there's a place where I'll be able to level up. Okay, we need to get the hell out of here. Honestly, bad idea. See if I can find a teleporter. Probably not. No, a doggy. Thanks to you, we managed to find those wild Salsetin flowers in Dr. Flair's medicine a lot faster than we thought. He says he's gonna head back to Asteria and start experimenting with them as soon as possible. He was up first thing this morning doing exercises. Way too excited for a man his age, if you ask me. I guess you're only as young as you feel, huh, Adol? I'm still kind of worried about him, though, so I'm gonna escort him back to Promalock. Don't go doing anything crazy while I'm not around, alright? Seem to get in trouble the second I take my eyes off you, and I would rather not have to hire a babysitter. I don't want to come back and find that you've gotten yourself shipwrecked or thrown in jail again, you know? Oh, and that heals everybody, too? Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, and that area is blocked. Interesting. Okay, that's what I thought, but... Oh, man, those things are powerful. Okay, I still didn't really find a teleporter. Let's see if I can go this way. Whoa! Okay, so we were able to heal. Gotta go buy some potions. See if I got all this stuff or not. Probably not, but yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're all level 33-ish. They don't do that much damage, they're just really annoying.
Wonderful.
God. Okay, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it might be. Oh, these guys are frogs? Okay. Shit. Ribby Roy? The master of the grotto. Shit, I wouldn't have come over here. That was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Oh. I wonder if this is part of the quest. They give me some items that I... Okay. Beast King's Claws. Oh! Okay, no, this was just a required area to go. Prevents curse. That might actually be worth it. Got some stones. Alright, Ribbit guys, thank you for your service. What was the other one I just got? Arc Blast? Oh, that's sick as hell. Nice. Got some gold too? Nice. Okay. And then that opens up sort of the rest of the exploration area. Phew. Well, I brought him this far, but what am I supposed to do now? Even when he gains consciousness, he probably won't remember a thing. Guess I should leave him a bit of gold at least. Maybe buy him a simple weapon too, otherwise he's gonna be in trouble when he wakes up. What with all the belongings back at the waterfall. Oh, it looks like it's almost time. Sorry to do this to you, man, but well, I guess he'll be okay for a little while. Hey, you there? You're late! What kind of man keeps a lady waiting all this time? Couldn't help it, okay? Freight a real slave driver sometimes. Got a lot on my hands right now, you know. So how's he? He's still unconscious, but he doesn't seem to have any major injuries. I doubt he'll remember anything at all when he wakes up, though, so I think I'm gonna stay with him for a little while. What? You don't need to go that far. Do you realize how long I had to fly to get here? Are you really gonna make me do this every single time? Well, what else am I supposed to do? Anyway, let Frida know, would you? Is that Rain? Damn, I hope he's okay. I'm gonna go check on him. See ya. Wait a minute.
Honestly.
Oh, he really is too nice for his own good. If he'd at least stop trying to be so nice to everyone, he might actually get somewhere with Frida. Idiot. They still give a good amount of experience. Okay. So now... if I want to, I can go this way. Am I able to kill these guys fine? Yeah, they don't give me any more experience than the fucking frogs. Wonder if I need to level up the Beast King claws to be able to... Nope. It's funny that they just have regular enemies in the area. Like, oh yeah, you need to be able to be like 80% into the game, but you know.
Isn't everything?
Woo! Okay, I think that's the secret boss. I read a little bit about the secret boss, and I believe that's him. Holy moly. Okay. I like the idea of the extra skill being stronger, but it doesn't really come up that often. Yeah, and then if I go all the way over here... and then to the right... and then up... Man, just when the game's getting interesting too, that's when everyone dips. Okay.
My turn.
All right.
What does that do? Or is that like an item? Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's those areas. I don't remember. Those are the main ones that I can recall that were all blocked off. And then that goes to the city. That's the Ruined Kingdom, but I could go over to the Forest of Dawn. What was I gonna check out? Highland Town. See if he could upgrade my relic. Increased tackle damage. Okay, nothing important then. I wonder if what's her face over at the Sea Village. She's looking for a Sunray Stone or a Sunstone. Oh well, let's take a look over here. Shocked by how much experience that gives me. Okay, I'm getting frog extracts, which I do need. I don't know how many I need, but... Gonna assume, I guess, at like level 36 is where they start drawing the line for no longer gaining a lot of experience. It just seems to give me like 1/50th, I'd say, which compared to some of these other enemies, it's kind of a lot. Yeah, they don't really give me any money, though. Right now, my job is killing freaks. Liddy, you missed out. Dogi was here. Yeah, he showed up in a flashback. Literally, Dogi in the flashback was like, hey, we got the flowers for the doctor. That's the thing that we were doing. I'm gonna go escort him back, and then I'm gonna be right back. Make sure to not get into any trouble while I'm gone. And, yeah, then the events of the game happened. But yeah, so I'm assuming at the end of this game, Dogi comes back. Make sure you don't get a concussion and anger an angry god. Okay, that should actually be good. Right now, I think... I wonder if I can take a look at the quest to be certain, but... I have a quest to get a bunch of materials, but now I don't remember what all the materials were. I know frog extract was one of them, though. Okay, can I check journal? Quests. Let's see, okay. Eupal, Libra, acidic liquid, and slime mold. Poisonous organ. Froggy. Yeah. I'll just keep playing as normal. Okay. But yeah, I unlocked teleporting. I unlocked the ability to run really fast. I got a new person in my party, Frida. She kicks a lot of ass, actually, and Durin was apparently in the clan with Frida, which, so Durin this entire time knew, he was sort of leading me to this area, but not in like a malicious way. Yeah, we got a very strange polycule going on here. Okay. God, those barely give me any experience. I got so much coal. Okay, well, those guys give me an okay amount of experience. Okay, nice. Alright, let's check out this way. I guess it does make my... I didn't even think about that. This does make my dodge more powerful, but the ability to run really fast is like... It's so good. Are there famous runners still? I feel like Usain Bolt was like a famous runner, and then that was it. We had like a famous runner and a famous swimmer, Michael Phelps, and then we had a famous, like, yeah, like, does anybody run anymore? Is that still a sport? I mean, they really were all over, and now it's just like basketball players, I feel like. I don't know, Liddy. I don't know. Very bizarre kind of fun. It's not up my alley. Damn, that was sick. Okay. Blade Rush? Blade Barrage. Can't believe Circular Slash is not fucking leveled up. That's ridiculous. Use that thing like 300 times. Okay, we're at 83% map completion. Now, I'm not gonna say it, but I'm assuming I have like 3 hours left. I have nothing to base that off of, but I'm trying to give myself more time compared to what I normally say. Okay, wait, what the fuck is this thing? Is he doing a good job? God damn it. Well, that's what I get. Well, that's what you get when you let your heart win. Oh boy. Yeah, I feel like the Daily Show, even when Jon Stewart came back, because he only comes back in what, like 1 out of every 4 episodes or whatever, it just, I don't know. Trevor Noah never really hit it for me, because I feel like Trevor Noah's politics are a lot more progressive than the show was. Yeah, what they have been doing is that they like do like one host every night, so they've been sort of splitting it up until they can find a permanent replacement. So I'm assuming if Nick Offerman he could be the permanent replacement, or that he could just be in the lineup. I don't know though, because I don't watch it. I'll see. Usually the only ones I end up watching are the ones with Jon Stewart, and even then it's like, they get a very similar feeling that I have now versus when I was younger. I loved The Daily Show when I was younger, and the Colbert Report. I watched that shit like every day, or you know, whenever it was on, I guess, because I thought it was super duper funny. But you know, now it's like it's just not really biting as much. It feels very liberal in a sense, which is kind of crazy. Because it's like, I don't know, it's a comedy news show. Now I watch, you know, John Oliver, I think ends up being a lot more progressive funny, you know, kind of incorporating both of those elements in there. And then if you, it might be a little bit more too much news and less funny, but they have a little bit of funny, which is, I always call it Cody Shody, but some more news. That's what it's called. They're a YouTube channel from the Crack Guys, and yeah, he's super funny. I would recommend just watching some of those episodes if you know they have their own weird continuity with a puppet or a Muppet thing. I'll be right back. Oh, 10:22. Okay. Yeah, I think John's actual energy is good, but yeah, like you said, the writing can be... Is that supposed to be it sleeping? Or what is that noise? I can't understand any of this. What if I can't glean anything from this? That one has glasses on. Oh, there's a big one. A very big one compared to the rest of them. They're talking about something, probably about the fate of the world. She has a little purse and a bow. That was super weird. Okay, I do have to go feed the dogs. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, back at it. That took me a minute. Oh, okay. Wife went to bed, like, as soon as I went to go feed the dogs. Oh yeah, I want to go this way. Okay. Alright, we finally made it to the ancient battlefield. It's officially called the Colonia battlefield, though it's the only battlefield around, and the last fight took place years ago. In this spot where Lord Eldiel and King Lafance had their final confrontation. King Lafance was human, wasn't he? How can a battle with a human be possibly cause this much devastation? Like he was commanding Soul during the battle, just like Lisa back in Danan. Oh, well, that would explain it. He used just about every piece of technology available to him in his attempts to pacify Lord Eldiel, Soul included. I'm sure it started out as a plan B, but when fighting a god, you're not likely to push too many options off the table. The Goblins were created using the forbidden arts of your village, correct? Does that mean King Lafance himself was from Danan? He wasn't, no. He was one of those guided to this land by Lord Eldiel, much like our ancestors. But unlike the others, he was a good man who tried his best to prevent them from turning against the gods. One of the few righteous men who stood in opposition to the Darklings. Eldiel's the only one who brought those Darklings back with him, right? I wonder why. I've always felt he could be forgiving to a fault at time, but, I mean, he is a god. Yeah, that sounds like it's one of his good points, one of the things that makes him so special. I completely agree. I wonder at what point a good king like that would find himself left with no choice but to rely on forbidden technology. You'll probably never know for sure, but seeing as our ancestors were lending him the aid of those forbidden arts, it must have been a dire moment in history. Come on, Adel, we should get moving. That's cool. Right.
This one might be too strong for us.
Oh shit. Hey, check that out. Pretty grand looking building.
We're here. Everyone, welcome to Elduk, the capital of the ancient kingdom of Celceta.
Elduk, the ruined capital. So this is the place, huh? We finally made it. It appears the Bass Division are patrolling the area. Hey, if they find us, this might get messy, so we'd better have to be extra careful we're not spotted. Where's the temple?
Temple of the Sun is at the highest point in the city, since that's where the god himself resided.
What is the significance of that enormous tree?
That's a rhoda tree, a spirit tree created by Lord Eldiel. I believe you've seen smaller ones in the areas you've used as camps while traveling through the forest. Wow, I had no idea they grew this big, though it's still not as big as the great tree in Komodo. Why are they called spirit trees? People who have a certain degree of magical power can supposedly communicate with them spiritually, but this rhoda tree is different. It fell asleep when the kingdom of Salsetta fell and has never woken up since.
Alright, adult, let's go up to the Temple of the Sun and see if we can figure everything out. Alright. Oh boy, here he goes again. I see that smile on your face. The more dangerous the situation, the better, huh?
Come on, everyone.
Okay, first I need to do that. And I do actually want to check out the other parts. It gives me a good amount of experience. I don't know if it gives me enough. Okay, I should have just been using her to begin with. Excuse me. That's good. I haven't watched the newest episode yet.
All right.
I certainly do enough damage. Goodness gracious.
Leave it to me.
Bum, 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 ba-da, bum, 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 bum. Really wish I had a healing skill. Da da da. Ba da 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 da.
My turn.
Leave everything to me.
Why did she start moving? What the fuck was that about? Literally, we're standing here to heal, and she runs off. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Sage's diadem. The Sage's diaphragm. God damn it. There we go.
Is that all you got?
Alright, you know what? Let's just run through the rest of this. See if there's some place that I can actually go. Oh yeah, there's a healing spot right here. Okay, cool. There we are. There we are. What the hell is this thing?
The wise know when to withdraw.
Here I go.
This one's
What the? I thought we killed it. It's just like Soul. If we can't kill it with our current weapons, there's no reason to waste any more time fighting it. We should fall back for now. Okay, so it's that kind of a situation. Well, as long as I know, that's all that matters. Alright. Well, then we have a place to heal. How far away is the nearest pig? Man. Okay, what the fuck are my teammates doing? Seriously, like, we could just bombard him. And yet they sit there like I'm the asshole. Okay, you know what? Oh wait, no. We gotta go over here.
There's a treasure chest in the corner, and then I can go continue the story, I suppose. Do a little sneaking mission. God, I love just to be. I love the ability to just teleport wherever I want. It just makes this so much easier. And I'm at 90% map completion. Okay. They said I need to make sure I don't get caught,
For now.
but it's not like I
Don't
can
let them get away.
see. Isn't that
Remnos!
Karna, wait. I know how you feel, but we really need to be careful right now. We can't afford to blow our cover.
I know, I'm sorry. The 2nd and 3rd regiments will remain here to guard the temple. The rest of you hurry on ahead. I'll follow after delivering my report to Lord Garuda.
Garuda.
Whew. I wonder where he's going. Adel, this is the perfect chance to have a closer look at the Temple of the Sun.
Yeah, let's go check it out before they come back. Is the whole thing open now? Oh, yeah. No, it's not. Okay. I just have to go this way.
Don't see anyone else here. Well, this is the place, the Temple of the Sun, once the center of the kingdom of Salsetta. So this is where Lord Aldiel used to live.
The building appears to be in a better condition than its environs. It's really frustrating to think that what we're trying to protect is right within our grasp, but locked behind this door. Well, let's open the door.
Oh,
Weren't you listening when the Elder and I were talking, Adel? We've tried to open this door more times than we can count, but it's just not possible.
Maybe not, but we still have to try. Adel, you take that side.
honestly.
It's time like these when locked doors are meant to just magically open, you know?
No, could it be?
The door remained firmly shut and sealed. We tried. It seems the doors do not have the magical properties you attribute to them after all.
That was hard to watch.
Damn it all, we're so close. If only we could get those Akashic records, we could ruin Garuda's plan completely.
Come to think of it, whatever happened to Lord Eldiel and Lisa? They should have gotten here before us, but I don't see any sign of them anywhere. Nina, will you go look for Lisa? Ah, seriously, this sounds like such a pain. Please. Fine. You know I can't refuse your little requests. Honestly, it's cruel and unusual punishment that I was made this way.
Nina, is a fairy created through alchemy, you said? Do you know who created her? Oh boy. Did I touch upon a sensitive subject?
No, it's quite alright. Nina was created by my ex-fiancé.
What?
Oh, was he one of the villagers we saw in Danan? No, unfortunately not. He left Danan a number of years ago.
Oh, a number of years ago. Are you saying...
That's right. He left at the same time as Gruda.
My apologies. I had no idea. Do forgive my indiscretion.
No, please. There's nothing to worry about. Really, it's all in the past now. His younger brother left around the same time as well. He said he was determined to bring his older brother back home. I wonder where they are now. Idiots, both of them. Frida. I'm sorry, that turned into quite a tangent. We need to decide what our next course of action will be, right, Durin?
Durin? Oh, yeah, sorry. Our objectives are to return Eldiel to his normal state and prevent Garuda's plans from coming to fruition, but without significantly more information, we have little chance of succeeding in either goal. Figuring out how to bring Lord Eldiel back is going to be a hard one. We haven't got the slightest idea where we should even start looking.
We may need to do some research and try to find out exactly what happened 800 years ago.
I'll spare you the trouble. You again! Got us! Gaddis.
I trust you've all been well.
So you've been lying in ambush for us the whole time, huh?
No, I'm afraid you're not important enough to warrant such a wasted effort. We're meeting someone else here altogether.
What? I'm unable to move.
No, this is...
It appears our guest has arrived. The four-winged angel.
You grace us with your presence, Lord Eldiel.
What?
Lord Eldiel? Damn you, Gruda. I haven't even considered the possibility he might be involved with this Lord Eldiel. That explains how he knew so much about the sanctuary in the tower.
Indeed, what better source can one consult than Lord Eldiel himself? I see we have some unwanted guests, Garuda.
I do apologize, my lord. It appears they must have entered while I was busy elsewhere.
No matter, we have more important things to discuss. You brought the item I requested, no?
It's right here, my lord. It honors me to be the one returning it to its rightful owner. None are more worthy of its possession than you. Please accept it as an offering from me to you. The mask!
Ah, the Mask of the Sun. How long has it been since I last held it in these hands? Oh.
Excuse me. Oh.
Whoa.
It's beautiful.
So then he can open the door? Open!
Holy crap, it worked! So that's why the door wouldn't open. The Mask of the Sun was its key.
The resting place of the Akashic records has been laid bare before us. Come, Garuda.
Yes, my lord.
Wait!
Stay where you are and witness a fantastically historic moment. The moment in which Lord Eldiel becomes a true god.
Well, he already had access though, right? So like...
Lord Eldiel!
The door's closing! Get back here, Garuda! Damn it all! We didn't make it.
So now Lord Eldiel and Garuda are both inside. We have no choice but to try and find some other means of opening the door.
Searching blindly without even knowing it is an alternative route exists does not seem the best use of our time.
Right, but we have to do something. Maybe we can start by searching the area around the temple. Assuming there is another way to open the door, this seems as good a place as any to look. We might find some clues on how to bring Eldiel back too. This isn't over yet. Well, let's not just stand around then. We gotta get moving. Let's go!
You know, the party could do with maybe... Like, I'm not someone who's like, there needs to be comic relief, because most of the time comic relief ends up being very annoying. But we got a lot of straight men in our party. I mean, they're gay, but, you know, a lot of straight men comedic-wise.
What's wrong, Karna? It's nothing. I thought I just sent something nearby.
Something like a beast?
I don't know, but I've never sensed anything like it before. We should probably do a quick sweep of the area just to be safe. There, over there.
Look at his little tufts.
That creature's what I sense, I'm sure of it. That looks like a... I see, Adel. Let's follow it. Where are we? We seem to have entered the roots of the rota tree. I had no idea there was a place like this here.
This way, come along now.
Stop that, Durin. It's creepy. You're much too old to be making voices like that. Honestly, that's the sort of thing a 10-year-old would do. Are you going through a midlife crisis?
Just hang on a minute. How come it's always my fault? I didn't say a thing.
I think it came from inside. Really? I guess we can go take a look.
Ugh. A little village of sleeping cuties. Oru's nest. What is this place?
It's full of creatures like the one I sensed. They're so cute. Just as I thought, these are one of the many sacred beasts of the forest. They're called Rus.
Sacred beasts?
There are a number of different kinds of sacred beasts living in Salsetta, all bestowed upon the world by Lord Eldiel. These Rus are one of the more renowned, though Spartas are rather popular as well.
Do the Spartans live in this area?
Not here exactly, but they do live in the outskirts of Elduke.
That's right, Ozma, you wanna go see them? I'm grateful for your concern, Adel, but right now we have far more urgent matters to must attend to. Perhaps we can see the Spartans after we finished here.
Sounds like you've encountered the Spartus before. I'm most familiar with the Spartus, yes, although this is not the time to discuss it. May I ask why these runes are considered sacred beasts? I'm afraid I don't know very much about that myself. Legend has it they used to be monsters who could speak in human tongue, even, but that was long ago. Can't imagine that voice we heard earlier could have come from a Rue. It sounded more like an old man. Well, only one way to find out. Let's go further in and snoop around a little. Yeah, that plan is very you, Durin, but I certainly can't fault his logic. Okay. Well, Adel needs a blade. 17,000. Holy shit. What? That's a big boy.
Whoa!
Is that a Rue? I'm not sure. I've never heard of them growing so big before. Could that voice be you've heard before?
Yeah, that was me. I'm the Grand Rue, the oldest of the Rues around here, and I'm the one who summoned you here.
It can talk? I can hardly believe it.
Well, I'm the one you heard, but it's actually the Rotary that asked me to summon you. I'm merely acting as a go-between, since you can't speak with it yourselves. Honestly, it really is quite a bother, and I'd much rather be resting right now. But the Rotary simply wouldn't take no for an answer, and wouldn't leave me alone until I did what it asked, the meddlesome thing. Say it had been asleep for the past several centuries, but awoke when it felt an evil presence in the Temple of the Sun. One very similar to the presence it felt before it fell asleep in the first place, or so the senile old fool claims.
Does that mean the Rotary knows how the kingdom of Silseta collapsed?
Naturally, much like now, Lord Eldiel was a bit touched in the head. The evil presence in the temple at this moment is exactly the same as it was then, too, exactly. It was King Lafance who managed to bring Lord Eldiel back to his right mind, and he gained the power to do so through another mask. A twin possessed the power to oppose the Mask of the Sun. Or again, so the senile old fool claims.
Another mask?
That's right, the Mask of the Moon. Let me talk, you old windbag. I swear, trees make the worst conversation partners.
The Mask of the Moon? I had no idea such a thing existed.
Mask of the Sun and Moon are two sides of the same fruit. With the Mask of the Moon, you would be able to enter the Temple of the Sun.
Really?
Or so the senile old fool claims.
Do you know where the Mask of the Moon is?
It's been a long, long time since that masked presence was last felt. Oh. However, there are two places that seem to be exhibiting similar energy patterns now. One of them is Mount Vesuvio, where the late King Lafance went to train and meditate. The other is in the ruins of Lake Tolmes, where he said first resolved to establish the Silsetan Empire. Or so says this damn tree.
Both Mount Vesuvio and the Tolmes ruins are on the outskirts of Elduk. They're not far from here at all. Let's go, Adel. We don't have much time left. Wait, there is apparently one more important fact you need to know, and this better be a old fossil. It's the way to counteract LDL's madness. What is it? Neither I nor the Rota Tree know the exact method, but King Lafonce must know. Memories are often left behind in places to which a soul has a strong connection. If you lost many of your own memories, surely you're familiar with this. I believe for you, they've thus far manifested in white. I'm sure you'll learn more by experiencing the memories of King Lafonce for yourself. Should you come across them, and they're out there. Or, well, you know, thank you. Rota Tree says you're welcome, and I said, get out! What? Really now? No, Mommy, I'm just catching up with this old splinter. Take care of your journey, young ones. So says the Rota Tree. You've been a great help. We truly appreciate your assistance. I need a rest now. The Rota Tree has made me already weary bones, even wearier with its incessant chatter. Sleep is calling me. I don't think he's gonna wake up again for a good long while. Seems our next two destinations are Mount Vesuvio and the Lake Tomes ruin. Both are out past the temple's grounds, cast exit, and both are treacherous, so we can investigate either one first. Let's go, Ado. Okay, so then we got some, I'm guessing some penultimate areas, perhaps. It's a pretty sick photo of the Pope. He's on a mission from God to look sick as hell. Bow! Oh. I was able to turn into a Rue the whole time? Huh, I guess I should go talk to them. See if they got anything interesting to say. Haven't seen you around here, though I don't really care. Oh, witch gamers. Oh, the one where it's like the Animal Crossing one? Yeah, it's definitely weird how much they're making everything cost. Especially Pokemon games. I know that people will buy them for $70, but it's like... you could have done ones that look like kind of like dog shit for $50. Oh, I don't think the Ramens will follow us this far. Probably not. What's that uncertain response? Is there some kind of problem? Well, of course there's a problem. As if it weren't bad enough we got into trouble with the Romans in the underground ruins, we now got on their bad side in the Highland, too. We're basically fugitives now. Do you regret it? Regret it? Well, yeah, nothing good comes from opposing the Romans these days. Well, they have to have one game to go on sale for $60 every 4 months, and having a game that doesn't sell very, very well, like Pokemon Building Thingy, will be a, you know, a good opportunity for them to should be like, well, see, we discount our games. Okay, I don't really care about these two.
See what you mean. They discount me from wanting to buy them. Oh, that certainly was interesting. They seem to be assholes. And like, I beat Donkey Kong Bonanza. I will say, it is not good as Super Mario Odyssey. It is good though, but personally, the end game stuff or the post game stuff doesn't really hit in the way that I really cared. Like, I beat the game and I felt like, oh yeah, that's enough. No, I did not. And I looked up what people are saying, and people are like, yeah, it's not very good. And I wasn't enjoying the post game anyway, so then I was like, well, it's like, because the combat's kind of weird in the game, where it'll range from incredibly easy to like weirdly difficult just because of the controls, it just is really fun for the main story, but then it just can sort of like peter out when it comes to all the post-game stuff. Whereas in Odyssey, like, I didn't get all the moons, but you know, I did the final challenge, like, and that was really fun. But that's because Mario is like a lot of, he's a little guy that's very fun to play with, if you know what I mean.
That all you got?
But yeah, his moveset really, you know, exemplifies it. Where Donkey Kong's is like, you know, there's no real double jump that you get in the game because you gotta change into other forms, and it's, I don't know. It's close though. It's definitely one of the best Donkey Kong games that have ever come out. Whatever that means, you know.
No such luck.
Although then again, a lot of Donkey Kong games are very good. What classifies as a Donkey Kong game? I said it, and then I thought about it, and I'm like, oh, well, maybe that actually doesn't make much sense. Yeah, it's specifically a 3D Mario game starring Donkey Kong. Because those do definitely have very different vibes from the 3D to the 2D.
I got a message from Duran. He grew to shut up in Kazdan.
Yeah, it's like Yoshi's Island. Where, again, I would recommend, if you wanted to buy it and just to be able to play it, I think that it's, I think you could argue that it's worth $70. Yeah, I think you could make that argument. Yeah, well, we'll see if they make a DK Bonanza too.
So he finally resurfaced, did he? We always knew this day would come. What about the other two? Are they with him? Mother. No, those two brothers aren't with him, as far as I could tell. Mother, I'm going to report this to the Elder. Are you sure you're okay, Frida? I'm fine. We won't let Garuda get away with what he's done. I'm not talking about Garuda. He can't be forgiven for taking the Black Key out of the village. Even if he doesn't show his face this time, I'll make sure he'll be judged for his mistakes one day. Until then, all I can do is keep fulfilling my duty. Frida.
But yeah, I'm sending it back in GameFly. I'm glad that I rented it personally because it didn't hit me in the same way that I was hoping it would, like in the same way that Super Mario Odyssey did, but it's just so hard because Mario's moveset is just so, it's just so good that it's like, well, you know, like, but punching things feels very satisfying, so that's a big consolation. It's a good punch, punch, punch.
Wow, the water here is so clear and beautiful. It really is amazing. It looks even clearer from up close than it did from the top of the hill. Yeah.
What is this place, Frida?
These are the Lake Tolm's ruin, although despite the name, they're still actively used.
Actively used?
That's right. I believe they've been in use ever since the Kingdom of Salsetta was first founded. These ruins serve a very important purpose. Let's go inside, shall we?
Fingers crossed that we find some kind of clue to the Mask of the Moon's location in here. That water's ugly as shit.
Yeah, for a Vita game, I will say it's a little rough.
Because I've seen the things that the Vita can do, and, you know, it can do better than this.
Leave it to me.
All right.
I don't know if that's true, but it sounds like it's true. It doesn't sound false. There's probably an equivalency. Well, because a PS2 was like a PSP 1 point, or a PSP was like a PS 1.5. Yeah, it's definitely on par. I wonder, is there a GameCube emulator on the Vita? PS2 games-esque. PS2 to, it's like a PS 2.5. It can't run, it can't emulate GameCube games though, so it's not several times more powerful. So like right about on par though. Definitely had a higher resolution. Yeah, for sure. Especially when you, like the Uncharted collection on Vita looks really good. Yeah, and this is upscaled too, like quite a bit. Because this is the PC version, you know.
Leave it to me.
Can you throw the thing in there? No? Okay. I guess it doesn't really make a difference who I play as long as I have these two in my party. Yeah, I'm curious if the other Ys games get that much graphically better, because from what I've seen, they kind of all... Well, they definitely won't until 8. Because I think 6 came out before this. I think 6 and 7 came out before this remake, so... But they were also for the PS2, which might... I guess we'll see. I'm so fucking lost. Oh, maybe I'm not.
It's been quite some time since we were last able to meet in private like this, Your Highness.
Please don't mock me. I've never been fit to be a king, and I'm still nowhere near ready to be addressed as such. I believe I've told you that several times already. Even the cruel one you are, LDL. I could say exactly the same to you. I believe I've told you countless times as well that I'm not at all fit to be regarded as a god, and yet you scold me every time I say so. I shall have to concede defeat on that one. Still, I don't feel it quite appropriate to compare a human such as I with a god such as you. Anxiety, impatience, envy. As long as I'm mortal, I must continue to experience the many dark emotions of humans. I can't help but get a bit snippy on occasion, even in the presence of the only man I trust. That's quite the conniving defense. You leave me little to say in response. Haha. Aha. I may lack many human emotions. That I'm forced to admit. How does it feel to have such negative emotions? Perhaps like another person has emerged within you? Another person, you say? I suppose you could phrase it like that, though it's a rather unusual turn of phrase. I suppose it is. Haha.
Was that someone's memory? He was talking to Lord Eldiel. Adel, could that have been...
Lafons.
That was my thought as well. So that's Lisa's ancestor, the founder of the Kingdom of Celceta.
Seems like those two were pretty close.
So this is where the Roto-Tree meant by experiencing Lafonce's memories. I had no idea it would be so literal.
There may be other locations ahead where his memories remain.
I suspect you're right. We should keep an eye out for more as we go on.
Yo, dog, got that spirit necklace in me. Oh, a revive. I appreciate that.
Leave it to me.
All right.
Bum bum. Whoops. Okay. Well, that's that. Nothing over here. Nope. Let's see, and I'm level 40. They said level 46 is kind of the end game-esque. Where's my dancing shoes?
This one's tough. This one's tough. How wonderful.
Can get up to 41. There we go. Oops. A lot of poison. Ooh. We have a bunch of experience too. I can't believe how much experience these random enemies give me.
Leave everything to me. All right. All right.
A lot of stuff to explore. Fuck, is there a boss?
Ugh, what's that stench?
Oh, it's awful.
I feel like it's choking me.
Seems to be originating from deeper within the ruins. Well, we certainly can't turn back on account of an unpleasant smell. Come on, let's just keep moving. Okay. Okay, that's what I was looking for.
Whoa, look!
I guess this must be the source of that awful smell.
The water outside is so clean, too.
What is the purpose of this area, Frida?
It's the source of all the Primeval's land's water. The source of all the Primeval's land's water, but it's filthy. Shh, it's about to begin.
What is? Are those? Oh, the Spartans clean the water? With their... Hold on, aren't those Spartas?
That's right, the sacred beast Eldiel sent to this land, and you're about to witness what makes them so sacred. Amazing. I've never heard them cry like this before.
It's like they're singing. What's that red liquid? Oh, whoa, it's the very poison we encountered in Celeray, but why? No one is threatening them. So they're like Brita filters?
Oh my.
The water, it's turning clean. What's going on?
Sosetta was once thought to be a barren place where nothing could grow. It was then that Lord Eldiel sent the Spartas, who transformed this wasteland into a lush forest overflowing with life. And even now, they're responsible for purifying the waters of the Great Forest.
Purifying it? That red liquid is not poison?
Poison? I'm afraid I don't know exactly how the process works. But what I do know is that the water they purify eventually flows into the river, which carries it to every part of the land. The Spartans are effectively the guardians of all life in Salsetta.
The kingdom of Salsetta could not have come into existence were it not for the Spartas. I doubt anyone who looked at this land for the first time could possibly imagine it was once an infertile wasteland. Did you not call me here today as you wish to discuss something? You have worry written all over your face. I can't keep anything from you, can I?
You're far too easy to read, my friend. I could do so in my sleep.
Oh. My worry is related to the Spartas. Their purifying abilities are far too potent and act as a deadly poison in the natural world. It is for this reason that I forbade anyone to remove Spartas from their natural habitat. But several days ago, some of the villagers from Celeray broke that law and took a group of Spartas to the river.
Oh my, what could they possibly have done that for?
They intend to use them in conflict between the villages there. Oh shit, they killed a bunch of people? Regrettably, by the time I'd learned this, the poison had already been released and a village at the base was destroyed. How tragic. Why must we humans keep repeating the same mistakes? Why must we abuse that which we've given in good faith? What have the people of Celeray said regarding the matter? It seems the incident was a result of a small group of villagers acting independently. The village chief is currently working to control the situation. However, it appears Celeray too suffered damage. I received a pledge from the village chief expressing his regrets for what happened and swearing never to allow it to recur.
I see. Then, my dear friend, my answer to you now is the same as my answer when I resolved to cross the ocean. Let us watch over them.
Yes, I think that's best. So the Spartans from the Celeray originally came from here, huh? Adol, Durin, I think I finally understand. Huh? I think I can finally understand what my tribe, what my mother and father sought to protect, and the purpose behind the laws they defended. The ones about raising them? Our laws forbid us from telling others about the nature of the Spartans and the methods used to rear them. Because if others should discover these methods, the tragedy we just witnessed may very well occur again. Makes sense. Explains why King Lafont said, too, about the Celeray's chief pledge. Guess that's why they stopped mentioning the poison to anyone. It appears so. My ancestors sought to avoid repeating the past by keeping the Spartans close and stressing their sanctity as sacred beasts. I believe that is the true purpose behind the laws of my tribe. However, Something else bothering you? There is. This sight we see before us. These Spartans are living in complete harmony with nature. This is the Spartans' natural habitat, the way they are meant to live. Why do you care? Or why do you care? Oh no, it is this guy. Got us. So you found out what these big dumb animals are really like. Big deal. Your people ain't gonna do a thing different and you know it. You're gonna go back home and go right back to snapping their tusks off and making them do all your dirty work. The only thing keeping people and beasts together is fear. Man ain't gonna live side by side with them unless he takes charge. No, beasts have their own sense of dignity, just as people do. There's no reason we cannot search for a means of coexistence that allows both parties to preserve their dignity. The laws of Selray were indeed written with human convenience in mind, but I'm in a position to change those laws.
Ozma, wow.
Well, now you've done it. You made me mad enough that I'm seeing red. People like you make me sick, so now I'm gonna smash your damned heads in.
That's one of Gruda's masks.
I decided to finish off the rats running around so set and getting in everybody's way, and I love squashing me some rats. Aren't we all LARPing right now? Live action roleplay, my job. I'm gonna use it to splatter you lot across the lake. Isn't there a different term for furries if it's a reptile? No, that's not the right. That's not what I was saying. That's a whole different thing. He's fucking sending missiles after me? No, there's a... Hold on. A scaly. Wow. Really, fucking died there, huh? Yeah, like the government. Gotcha, you bitch. Nice. Everybody leveled up. We won. Looks like his body couldn't handle the mass side effects after all. That's a good question, Liddy. I also don't want to go to bed, but I don't know. I guess congratulations are in order. Ozma, you accomplished what you set out to do.
No.
I am not done yet. Now that I know Garuda and his allies possess such extraordinary power, I feel I must aid in stopping him. Man, his body couldn't handle the mask. We beat the shit out of that guy until he exploded. I don't know what you're talking about. I want to continue fighting by your side, Adol. Only when this matter is fully settled will I be comfortable returning to Selray. Thank you. I should be the one thanking you. I could not have come this far alone. You have my deepest gratitude, Adol, Kristen. Well, glad to see you with us.
Yep, it's been a pleasure fighting by your side. I would agree.
Oh yeah, Adol, what's that altar-like thing over there? It's been bugging me ever since we got here.
We should take a closer look.
Right mask fragment. Oh shit! They're the masks.
A mask? Could this be the mask of the moon? Maybe, it's hard to tell. It's broken in two, and I sense no power emanating from it. It's clearly no match for the mask of the sun.
Well, can't hurt to take it with us either way. Not you. Not you. God, that still gives a ton of experience. I can't believe how much experience that gives. We'll see if it gives that much for 45. Not quite as much, but if 46 is supposed to be sort of end game leveling, then well, color me intrigued. That's a good way to level everybody up quick.
Leave it to me.
Leave everything to me.
Man, he's only level 43. Shit. She's getting a ton of skills. I can't believe I played this game for like 8 hours today. God damn it.
bum, 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 bum. And level 46. Wow. Okay, I should probably go to bed. But, again, I don't want to say it, but I do believe that the next stream of this one will probably be the last of this game. I have no guarantee on that, because every time I say shit like that, it's true, but that's what I'm thinking. 5 more streams. All 30 minutes long, each one. Like, oh, I'm gonna beat this game in 30 minutes. All right. Anyway, thank you for joining in, Liddy. I hope that you get to defeat your own end game boss within the next 20 minutes. So.